Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. It is Sunday, and in my lap I have a rodent. A rodent of terror. I bimped her nose accidentally. I must have something on my wrist. Of course, don't bite my wrist. My wrist also right there where she was like trying to nibble on. I have some issues, and I'll talk with you about those in just a moment. Right now, it's just, a rodent. And I'm going to put the little rodent back inside of her cage because she was awake and just sort of running around and looking up at me because I'm moving and stuff. So I grabbed her. Yay! And she's a sweetie. So back into your cage. Here we go. Yay! She's a good one. They're all good. All rodents are good. All things are good. On the back of my wrist, you can't really see it washed out, but I have a great big old red spot. Very, very big right here from a mosquito bite and another mosquito bite here. Oh boy, do they itch. This one, it's very... Now you can see how red that is. If I block the light, how red. Yeah, I have kept it cold and cooler because it was hugely swollen too. I am having quite the reaction to this mosquito bite. Oh my god, do I just want to scratch it and scratch it and scratch it. But if I do so, it's going to get all swollen again, and the red spot's going to get bigger and bigger. So I gotta watch this thing to make sure it's not going to get bad, and I've got to make sure that it doesn't keep getting swollen. So thumbs up for that. Problem, of course, is, as stated, I keep my window open over there all the time, especially since now that it's summer and so warm. It used to be it was kept open just like this far, just big enough for the cat to get in and out during the winter time, and then that was it. I mean, it stayed open still all the time, but it was winter, just enough for the cat to get in and out, and then there weren't a lot of bugs. Now it's not only big enough for my box fan to be up inside of it, but open further so the cat can get in and out. So it's like wide open minus this much, so that holds the... I have a wooden dowel on the top duct taped to my box fan so that it presses up against the other side so that the window doesn't shut, because I can't use the box fan because the cat's getting in and out. So it's wide open. I've got the top semi-blocked with a plastic lid so that there's less air flow going through, because the idea of being box fan in the window blowing outward was that caused negative pressure, which would cause the cooler air from downstairs to come... Well, I mean, it wouldn't suck the air from downstairs. It's not that strong. It's just a box fan. But it takes the slightly cooler air from outside, sucks it into here, and then blows the warmer air outside. With it open enough for the cat to come in and out, it doesn't work quite so well anymore, but it's better than her being stuck outside. But because it's open, and it's summer, and it's moist, and I have a forest outside. Again, not a huge forest, but where we are in Shelton, there are tons of trees everywhere. And we are abutted against one of these small forest green areas in town, which is like, it's only like 3 blocks in this particular area, but it's just forest. And it's got everything in it that forests have, like massive amounts of insects. Stuff you don't get out in the more urban areas just a block or two away, because there's housing and less places for the bugs to live, because there's roads and the bugs don't live inside the road areas and sidewalks and houses. There it's just forest. So it's a bug factory, and with my window open to the bug factory, oh my god, I'm constantly waving away mosquitoes and such like that. And I've mentioned how I get bugs that I have moths that are always flying in because I'm in here until about midnight before I go to bed. And with the light on, dark outside, moths come flying in, crane flies, so it's spiders. I am constantly being surprised when I'm editing videos as I watch a spider come down and then go back up and going, I didn't even see that while I was talking. I mean, it's, again, I understand why they do it with the light cover for the light in this room right there, and then all the stuff down here like my chair, the hamster cages, the radiator heater thing back there, which I keep on at 65 at night so that the hamsters don't like freeze because it gets cold. And then it makes for, and spiders have excellent eyesight, so it makes perfect sense for them to come dangling down and make webs to try and make an orb right through there. And I am I want to scratch that so bad. I am constantly walking from here to go over back that way and then brushing the spider web from the spider that went up and down in that area off my face. Now, I don't mind spiders. As I've said, while I'm arachnophobic, spiders are not evil. They don't care about us. Out of like the 30 or 40,000 species of spiders out there, there are only 12 of them that are venomous to human beings. 12 species. And even at that, spiders don't like being around people. So when you have a spider that's around a person, that really surprises me, and I don't understand them because they have massive receptors all over their bodies to say there's danger here, I need to move. And we're constant danger to them. We're constantly moving and we're doing things, and that sets off their danger receptors. So I don't know why spiders will also do things like when I'm taking a shower, I'll find the spiders coming over into the shower stall. So it's like, well, that's... But anyway. So I don't mind spiders. I don't mind sharing my living space with spiders. I look upon it just like with Amelia in the room here. When she pulls stuff, like some of the fuzzy things, I'll try and figure out which hand does which, some of the fuzzy plush things off of the shelves to play with, it's like I don't get upset with her. She lives here too. And so when I find spider webs, when I walk through a spider web, when I have to pick up a baby spider and I put it into a hamster cage, when I'm trying to take care of the larger ones that, I can't just do that because of my arachnophobia, they live here too. I mean, it's not just me. So I don't mind sharing as long as they don't like get in my face or crawl on my head, stuff like that. Which I've had them come down and go boink from up here. So the tiny ones, that's okay. It's the ones with the big fat bodies, those ones, they get closed up in something. It's when you violate the unwritten contract, which says, I don't mind you living with me, you just can't get into my personal space. When you violate that unwritten contract, then I don't like to kill. I really don't. I hate killing anything, but I will because I have to. And here's the thing. I don't know the full details on what or how and all that, but I've been reading about this just on and off through the years and finding out more information. One of the reasons that scientists study fruit flies is because even though fruit flies are very, very small, with very, very tiny, tiny little brains, one of the things that they study them is because fruit flies can be checked and monitored because they too feel emotions, and they have identified the parts of their brains where they feel emotions. Emotion, not as complex, of course, as what a human being would feel. We probably wouldn't be able to identify the emotions that they feel as translated to us, but they feel identifiable emotion. Now, I have been one of those that has long thought that pretty much everything is sentient. every larger creature is sentient. And in 2012, I like to point this one out, neurologists from all around the world came out with their declaration that yes, all mammals are sentient. All mammals, not just people. Your hamsters, they're not the same form of sentience. They're not as big. They're not as deep. They're very, very tiny. But they are still, they have that sense of I inside of them. If insects can feel emotion, does a fruit fly too have that tiny sense of I? I have long held the belief that no, they couldn't, but I had never really understood that they could also feel emotion. And if you're capable of feeling emotion, you're probably capable of feeling I. One of the reasons I don't like to kill. At the same time though, we also know that most of the insect nervous systems seem to be not set up for them to actually detect pain. I mean, they have watched grasshoppers acting just normal, eating food and not trying to get away from the situation, while the other half of them was being eaten by a praying mantis. So obviously it wasn't feeling any pain at all as it was being chowed upon, torn apart and eaten, because it was just reacting as if nothing was happening. So on the one hand, I don't like to kill because, crushing a bug or something like that, I don't want to be crushed. I would hate to be crushed to death. So I don't want to subject anything else to that feeling.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm getting drunk with or without you. Yeah, I'm getting drunk with or without.
And so that's why I don't like killing bugs, stepping on them or tissue or anything like that, or even smashing or clapping against a mosquito to get rid of it so it doesn't do this. If I could stop the mosquitoes without being bit, without killing them, I would. Unfortunately, at this level of technology, you don't. So I do. But, yeah, I don't even like doing that. But, again, it's like with clams and mussels and those things. Excuse me. I've always been horrified at how you have to use a knife to just basically rip open the shell. How would that feel to have a knife rip through your body and tear your muscles apart so that your shell could be torn open? And yet, here's the thing. Because of the way that these creatures live, they never developed pain receptors. So while it's terrible that you're tearing them apart with a knife, they don't feel it. They don't feel pain as we understand pain. They don't have the nervous system and the pain receptors and the pathways for pain. So that's weird too. Boy, that wouldn't be nice, because we already know there are people that are born with the inability to feel pain, and generally they don't live to adulthood, and when they do, they're usually blind and their teeth are damaged, if they even have teeth anymore, because when you can't feel pain, you don't know what you're doing. If you get something in your eye that scratches your eye up like dirt or sand, and you can't feel it, it's just going to scratch your eye up and do horrible amounts of damage. If you can't feel pain with your teeth, what's going to stop you from just going and popping things open with your teeth? You break a tooth, you can't even feel it. Why you don't survive very long is, hey, you get appendicitis. You can't feel it. You don't know that raging infection is killing you. Hey, you're having a heart attack that could be easily preventable if you went to the ER. You can't feel pain. you don't know that you're dying. You've fallen. You've broken a bone. You don't know it. They don't live very long. Pain is a very, very, very important thing to feel. It gives you so many important messages and so much important information about the world. And yeah, not just physical pain, but mental and emotional pain as well. Oh, holy smokes. 15 minutes into this. I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments. There we go. Comments on my communities tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up each one I read. Answer as many as I can for right now. Just thanking you for having left a comment. If I mispronounce a username, my sincere apologies. I'm an American English speaker. And it's a range because even though I count American Sign Language, because of my fibro and depression, I'm 1,000% better. And I'm still getting better all the time. I mean, my memory is better all the time, but there's a functional limit because of my fibro fog, so yay. I do not know how to pronounce this because of the, accent mark, but I would go with Miche and underscore. Thank you very, very much. And Supernova, greatly appreciated. Plop, heck of a name. Thumbs up and thank you. Eric A4, greatly appreciated. Caxer, thumbs up and thank you. And Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Icicle Gaming, thumbs up and thank you. And A Lemon Pie 407, thumbs up and thank you. I still pull at my eyelashes all the time, not to pull them out. I mean, to pull them out, but only the loose ones, so that if I go like this and then no more of them come out, then I stop. Otherwise, they fall into my eyes and they hurt. And William Boothman, greatly appreciated. And we have, I do not know how to pronounce that, Taesun Wu, thumbs up and thank you. Russian Timing, greatly appreciated. Adrian Bryan, check out Adrian Bryan's channel. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by, I think it's the end of August, so that time's rushing up there quick. So give him a shot. The link should be either down below or in one of the corners, so thumbs up. And then we have Miko Mew, thumbs up and thank you. Jared Miller, greatly appreciated. Opal Munger, thumbs up and thank you. Conspo Lopez, greatly appreciate. Always good to see you in the comments. And Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. Ryan Davies, good to see people in the comments. Yeah, I'm my brain. Kami Manchi, greatly appreciated. And Sniper Elite TV, thumbs up and thank you. Marathathor 2, good to see you in the comments. Confused Owl 29, thumbs up. Little Knife, greatly appreciated. And Kathy Kitscat, always good to see you. And Matthew Bulcher, good to see you as well. Thumbs up and thank you all. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, greatly appreciated. Now I know, I don't know. What was I going to say? Now I know. My mouth just runs before my brain starts to work, so yay. Anyway, if you can check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com if you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron. Like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now to literal end of time. I'm gonna shake that up again. I've gotten too used to my ending of my vlog, and comfort is stagnation and stagnation is death, so I need to shake things up altogether, starting with like the whole basis of my channel and such. So I mean, not shake everything up, but you know, comfort is stagnation. Stagnation is death. Anyway, though, I got this video, in case you didn't notice. I got another one to edit and render, another to record, edit, and render. I got in Walkie's videos I still got to get done. Oy vey. Oh, I was going to talk about the horrible stuff they'd done with the traffic, but that's another day. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and thank you very much for watching to the end if you're one of the few who did. It is appreciated.